Okay, hello and welcome to the first episode of what I hope will be quite a long-running series of demo reviews. I'm going to be reviewing any demo, mine, yours, pro players, whatever. I want to teach you how to demo review, but also teach you things about the game. Um, I am a level 9, level 10 player. I hover around there at the moment, but I think I play pretty well at times. And I've been playing for over a decade, I think. I got about 3,000 hours in the game. So I'm not perfect. I have a lot to improve on, but so do you probably. So let me teach you how to demo review without wasting all your time and to actually get something really effective out of your session. Something we're going to focus on is learning from people that are better than us, i.e., pro players, and using the right tool for the job. So we're going to be using my demo review tool, Overpeek, and also not focusing on too much at once. Trying to keep things simple, only focus on a few things at a time. Pick your battles. If you overload yourself, you're not going to learn anything. So let's get into it with that said. This is the game we're going to look at. It was my most recent game. I haven't played for a while. I was pretty rusty. I did not have a good game. It was pretty shocking. Played with my friend Dremeline over here, and we had these 3 players with us, which were 2 of them were fairly high elo. This guy was not a smurf, as you normally hope to see when you have a level 1 on your team. They were legitimately a level 1. They were trying their best, bless them. But there was a lot of... Oh, thanks, Facer. There was a lot of solo play and people running off on their own, and me trying to play around them as a team and IGL, and nobody listening. So, how could I have played different? Let's go to Overpeek, where I already have it ready to go. So let's get this demo open. This is this demo, there we go. And let's get another tab, because I have prepared Team Spirit's latest game on Anubis, which is ready to go here. And the links to these demos will be in the description. You can click that link and you can open up both of these demos, go straight into them. No account required. So you can look at these just like I am. So with these 2 demos, we have here, we've got Magic's over here saying have fun, and Device. Pretty cool seeing the pros chat. We can see all their chat logs here. No team chat, sadly that's not in the demo. Just the all chat, but we can still work with that. And on the Faceit side, we're going to hear the voice comms. So you'll actually hear me calling and mostly being ignored. I was not very happy in Discord, and I got a bit tilted about that. I don't often get tilted, but I did, which is something that we can improve on. So what we're going to look at first is we've skipped through the knife rounds.
With you for now.
They're not going to
No,
happen.
you can play with together.
Let's turn these down because they are loud. So we're not doing the knife rounds. We're going to look at what happens first on CT side. I was playing on B side for the most of the game, and I think we were losing mid for the majority of it. So let's have a little look. Let's actually just have a quick scan across the half. So if I hit H, I get this overlay mode. And what that allows me to do is see the whole half at once. So the entire blue side is my team. So I can focus down, oh, I don't want to click my name, it takes me to my Steam profile. I click my name and you can see where I played, and we can see that I actually played B for the most part. So I was being a B player on CT. Let's learn one thing I can do on CT as a B player that will improve my chances of winning. So what we're going to do is play, so we have Spirit on the CT side, so that's the second half. Hit H, there we go. Now this is every Spirit play. Let's fast forward this and find out who's playing there. So we've got 2 players here. It means Donk and Tanir are the B players. Cool. Obviously pretty useful being able to work this stuff out this quick. You don't need some fancy data analytics tool or an Excel spreadsheet. All you need is your eyes. So, Donk, of course. Why don't we watch Donk? Donk's going to be a great guy to work out what he does on CT side on B. So let's see what he does initially from running out. Does he do a lot of early peaks? No. We can see that not even a single round did he aggress on main. There was no like flash peak, nothing. They never did. The only one that did, Tanir did 1 round. A little. You can see him over here. Tanir like peaked. There you go, round 15. When the T's had quite a money advantage. Pretty risky. So what does Donk do that we could copy? He plays a lot of connector. He bounces a lot of nades and mollies into this area. We can get the drawing tool up as well. So he's bouncing a lot of nades over here and nading this so they can't rush in and run up. He's dropping a lot of smokes as well here. So we're smoking the bottom of connector a lot. So it's useful for CTs, useful for Ts. It's contextual. Good to know. What else we got? Does he start to push mid-round? Because at the moment he's just hiding on site for the most part, right? He's true anchoring on B. He's staying on B, rotating sometimes through CT, sometimes through mid. Does he ever go any other way? No, it's mostly a late rotate CT. But for the most part, he just stays on B and throws his utility. So this is something to learn. This is something that I can take away from this right now, is that he doesn't leave. He stays because he knows that late in the round, you can think that it's rotate time, baby. We're going to go help A. But the Ts have complete control of water. And water is kind of the T's domain in a lot of ways these days, even with the window. And I think Donk is staying here because the T's could at any moment change their plan and come up connector. And if you lose connector, you probably lose B. So I'm going to take away from this. When I'm playing B on CT, I stick on con like flies stick to excrement. I'm not going to leave it. That is going to be my domain. I'm going to drop smokes at the bottom to delay. I'm going to hit mollies to stop the initial rush. Occasionally I'll get active and push it. Last resort, if I know it's A, I'll probably rotate through CT. And less likely through mid, because mid has that chance of T's lurking in many different places or just holding this line of sight with an AWP or something. It's still kind of their domain. So my safe rotate is through CT and going to heaven. And rarely any other route. So I'm not going to mix that up. I'm just going to copy what he did there. So that's some lessons for CT. And if I quickly skip through and I show what I was doing on CT, let's see if I stay here. I've got a round here where I aggress, and I take space. I actually remember this round. If we click on this, this is a round that I pushed this to get info, and I'm pretty sure I was like here. Let's hear it. Wait for it.
One jumping in.
Maybe A main rush. Nothing. I call A main rush because I've got nothing here. And what's going on? What's happening? Oh, there they are. And also because we had these two players here, I was like, that if we've cleared water and I've cleared main, it's mid or it's A main. And most likely it's A main because their economy is bad. And you can see here their economy was terrible because we won 2 rounds in a row. And you can see it. You can see their money dwindle as we win those 2 rounds. The T's won this round, as you'll see, because we completely threw and left me in. I don't know what kind of win this was. I was pissed off here. This is crazy. This guy. Look, like,
what?
Why would you not? Your teammate just peeked and died, and you don't peek and trade. You just sit here quivering. Really? And then he's like, oh, hang on a minute. I should probably like, and I'm like, what? He was there the whole time. So that's fun. The takeaway is when I'm playing B site, I want to stay on site more. I don't want to. I don't want to leave. I was playing around connector quite a lot, but inconsistently, and I don't stick on it long enough. And I think that normally means that the T's have an easier run out of connector because I give up control of it. And it's one of the most strong points on the map. Right. So, that being said, that's one lesson from CT. I'm going to have that in my head next time I'm playing. I'm playing B site. I'm playing connector. I'm not going to give it up. Let's now swap to T side. So, if we swap to T side, let's swap Spirit over T side, which is the first half there. Let's go full half mode. And let's see again what Donk does. Let's see where Donk goes. So he plays over towards B main here twice, dies there. A lot of the time he's playing towards A. Interesting. So what's he doing over towards A? He's playing around carpet. He's taking water control from A. He's never going mid. The T's basically don't go mid unless it's late round. So if we turn off this filter, we can see, and I can turn off the nades as well just to see what's going on a bit more. You can see that the T's do go mid some rounds, but not much. Interesting. One of the biggest things they're doing is playing A site. A site earlier, B site later in the round. We can see that they're still outside B at the same rough percentage point of the round overlaid as they are on A. So that's telling me at the pro level, A is the easier site to take when compared to B. So, interesting lesson there. We can still take B, we can still play for it, but A seems to be the one that they're preferring, and they're also putting donk on A main. So donk is taking A. Is there anything he's throwing that I can take away from this? Again, I'm looking for like one lesson. You could say that my lesson here is drop the bomb by T stairs, very useful, and play towards A main because A is probably the site we want to be taking for the most part. Let's see what they're doing. Is donk doing anything here? Let's turn the util back on, see if he does anything with it. Is he doing anything interesting here? He threw a nade. Where's that go? Nade off the back towards cake. Yep, sure, standard. Planting default. Nothing crazy here. Nothing crazy. Okay, let's pick a rifle round. Let's drill into a specific round that the T's win. So round 8 here. Let's drill into this and let's watch this specifically and see if there's anything specific that goes on here. So I thought Magix was going to throw a smoke there, but he decided not to. This molly is obviously very strong. We can actually copy lineups now as well, so we can... it's a running jump throw left click, and I can copy that position, and I can go paste that into the game, and I can copy this one. This molly I throw every round, and I feel like it's not actually that useful in the games I'm playing. Does donk do anything in this round that is interesting? Does he just entry? What we got? Interesting smoke here. Zontic's throwing a smoke to take control of... Oh, let's go to 1 times. Take control of A main. Interesting. Threatening that the T's have already got in. And basically saying, well, we might be here. We might be behind the smoke. You've got to worry about this now. Even though they're not. Potentially debate out a push from somewhere, or maybe get the CTs to do something else. And then a smoke for Temple. That's an interesting one. Again, one that you might want to copy. So you could go in here and be like, yeah, how do I throw that one? We can copy Tanir's smoke. It could be very useful. Smoke to heaven. Shiro's smoke again. I might want to nick that one. This looks useful. If I had my game open and I wasn't on Linux right now, I'd be taking that. Interesting flashes. So here the hit comes in. We're going through the smoke. 2 flashes in from Shiro. Flashes pop in line with the deep angle. So the deep angle that Rain would be holding here is what you're blinding for. And bang! Completely blind, dead. Donk straight in there. That flash as well probably just slows down the push. Doesn't so much do much else. Molly on the back of cake. Nade for broken wall. Donk is taking some fights. He's obviously seen him. We've got 2 CTs flanking here. And we know this doesn't work out. We know the T's win this round, so I'm guessing they're ready for this push. And this is rifle versus rifle. This is 2 goodbyes against each other. Shiro just... Okay, Shiro collapsed them? No, 2 shots. Okay, right. Okay, nothing special there. So, since we're 14 minutes into the video already, let's look at one of the rounds we lose that we should not have lost. So let's take so we are on T side here, and we want a round where the CTs win, where we have more money. So the CTs won here when we had more money. So this is a great example of a complete fumble of a round. So let's see what happens in this one. I think this is the one where they maybe push with pistols and my team collapse. Potentially. So, one dropped window. My first teammate, I think, just misses the kill. Just misses the kill. I get one. Orange is still watching mid. Blue is still watching B main. Despite 3 being spotted window. This is something that, if you are in this situation, you gotta react. It's a pistol rush. You should, A, not be playing alone, because you could be getting lurked up on by 2 others, potentially. And B, you should be going to help your teammates, because there's a pistol rush right now. If you leave them for a while, they have time to get the kills, get the guns, establish themselves, and fight back. You do not want to be leaving a pistol rush ready to scavenge the kills they did get and set up in better positions and take over the map. It's the worst thing you could do. So in this situation, walking around, hiding and playing passive, it's just throwing at this point because the CTs are correctly collapsing on this kill. They're like, we have 2 Ts here. We're coming from multiple angles. We have low buy, so we can take high risk and it's worth it. And they know that they've just got to go in and capitalize on this. So I managed to get another kill, so I got 2 there, but eventually it's basically a 1v3, and I just get mowed down, sadly. And then I'm not sure what the other guys do. 2 water, 2 water. You can go B or A. Watch what they do. So we called 2 water, and we have the bomb B main, or towards B. At this point, you can either go and fight these 2 together, potentially from window and T-stairs or something like that, or together so you can trade. Or, you know that there's 2 water, you sprint B and know you're going to be fighting for con. You know they're going to be connector. Maybe there's 1 on B, which there was, but they're probably going to be in con, so you can just keep an eye on that 1 position.
And
instead, they choose to walk off 2 water. You can on their own way. And after my instruction there, they begin to realize, oh, we should probably do something together. But by that point, it's too late. The opportunity's gone. And also this guy, you can't see it here, but he makes steps and runs at this point. And then walks. So yellow has just heard him run. And presumably called it, but he didn't. Well, this guy did hear it. I'm not sure why he didn't call it. I think they just run in a die. Let's just see what happens. Rough fight, gets 1 kill, gets in a 2v1, right. Never going to win that. The only other thing I think I can molly it right now is this final round where we're on a low buy, or medium buy. It's not going very well. We've lost a bunch of rounds. The team are running off on their own. So the thing I tried to do from this was get everyone to go together. Keep it simple. Make 1 call. I called Rush A because we are dying all over the map on our own and we're dying to pistols and stuff like that. So try to get everyone to just do something together and do something that we haven't done before, which is Rush A. So volley it, smoke it, and go. I call the rush. I said I'm smoking heaven. This guy decided to smoke heaven, which then smoke and go, smoke, go. Slow me down. He didn't tell me what he was doing. We didn't smoke the molly. Bad. Should smoke the molly. By that point, it's too late. We should be going through here. These 2 should just be going through regardless. And overwhelming with numbers. They don't. They hesitate. They stop. They go back. And wait, okay, fucking run then. That's the round. That's the game. We've given it up. So at what point did the CTs react? To go fast. Smoke it and go. They heard us now and reacted. Smoke and go, smoke and go. Yeah. Too slow. Damn. So, my takeaway, to summarize, is that on CT side, I'm going to be playing for B site and for the con position far more. I'm going to be just sticking to connector. I want to win con, and I want to stay on con, because Ts can come out there at any point in the round. So connector is going to be my domain. On CT side, what I want to focus on next time I play is things like this, where this guy dies on his own. I should have been there to trade him. I could have traded him. Let's pick another round. And at this point, who dies? Who dies here? Oh, we get a kill on Con, and then Blue dies on his own. Meanwhile, I'm watching B main, while this guy's down in Con on his own. I should have been there with him. Let's pick another round. Who dies here? Yellow dies on his own. Not watching anything with mid together. He just walked up mid on his own with no util and dies. I could have been with him to trade him. Obviously, I'm over here trying to trade these guys and keep an eye on things. I got one, almost got two. One more window, and we get the trade. Good. But the takeaway here is that when I'm playing with a team that doesn't listen to me, plays on their own, doesn't play together, even when they're a queue, they're queued together, I'm going to stop calling for them in that case, unless it's go A, go B. And instead what I'm going to do is focus on shadowing. So I'm going to be with them, ready to trade, ready to fight at all times. And I'm not going to let them die on their own. That's my lessons from this one. And that's as simple as you need to make it. If you have stayed till the end, this has been very rambly and off the cuff. But my takeaways from this demo are stick to connector when I'm playing B-site, when I'm anchoring. Don't just give it up. Stick around. That's what donk does. So we're going to copy donk. We're not going to be aggressive on main. We're not going to rotate off really quick. As soon as somebody says one mid, I'm not going to go and help mid. I'm staying on connector. Connector is mine. You can't have it. And on CT side, I'm going to keep it simpler. I'm going to make sure that I play with my teammates, and I'm also going to play around A main more. So I'm going to take this space from carpet a lot more often, instead of hanging around the kind of low impact areas that should be later in the round. So because this is later and this is later at the pro level, I'm going to focus on the A main area first, because this is early game. So I'm going to take carpets, I'm going to take main, and I'm going to do it with a teammate, and I'm going to take control of that and trade with them. And we're going to do this smoke as well. So we're going to smoke off main, which we saw a pro doing, because that main smoke actually lets us get close, and the Ts don't know what we're doing. And that may enable my teammates to get a kill on the other side of the map. It may mean that a CT, will be peeking the window, and we get a kill because they get curious. Or they peek con, and we get a kill. Or there's somebody watching up here, we've got a T watching mid, perhaps, and they push mid and we get a kill. So I'm going to do the two things that I know are strong on this map in the future, and I'm going to do them consistently. Stick on con on CT, stick on A main on T, and take control of it and threaten and pressure it with a bit of util and get the CTs to overreact, as well as trading my teammates. I'm not going to wait for them to do something, I'm going to get active and do something, and take control of the round, so that even if they are playing uncoordinated, I'm making something happen, I'm making the opening happen, so that my uncoordinated teammates can just follow me into the site and help me win and finish off the round. So I hope this has been useful. I know this has been rough. I didn't practice this. I'm also in a rush. I have to go out. But I wanted to get something recorded this week. I wanted to start off this series with something. Please go and try out Overpeek and let me know what you think of it. You can use the Overpeek cloud features for free. You can upload one demo for free. Otherwise, it's a very cheap subscription, and you can store unlimited demos and share them with people. The share URLs for these two demos will be in the description, so you can open them up and have a scrub through. You can have a look at this game yourself and see things I missed and judge my terrible decisions I made this game. I'll also link the Face It game if you want to see that, if you want to go look at the scores and stuff. Could also look at the scoreboard in here. That's all. I will try and put out a video once a week. I will probably make them shorter in the future and be less scatterbrained with it. I'll probably aim for 10 to 15 minute long videos. If you have a demo you would like me to look at, I would love to. Please go upload it to Overpeek, get the share URL, and send that over to me. I will happily take a look and give you a second opinion. But the main thing I want to do is teach you how to review your own demos, how to get value out of demo reviews, what you're looking for, how to not get bogged down and overcomplicate it. You don't necessarily need to pay somebody to review your demos. You can just look at your own, and even if you're not sure what you're doing wrong, you can look at pro demos and start to look at what do they do? Where do they stick around? What areas do they like? Oh, I guess I'll hang around there as well and throw some of the util they throw, even if you don't understand it yet or why. Just copying is going to really elevate your game. So that's all for me. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.